Hey guys, Movie Fan here to do a little short reaction to YouTube's community guidelines that are coming up. Now, I'm sure we've all heard about it and read about it, and we're all wondering what's going to happen now. Well, I don't know per se, but the new community guidelines coming out probably have a lot of people worried as to what's going to happen next because it's no secret when YouTube checks the content to see if they're violating any laws or something, it's really done by a computer. It's not really done by a person at all. It's just a machine telling other machines what's good and what's bad. And the problem is sometimes a lot of good stuff gets falsely accused of something that they're not even guilty of doing. It's been known to happen. But here's the thing, a lot of the big new changes is focusing on hate speech and harassment and cyberbullying. Well, I could go with the idea of getting rid of that, no doubt about it, because there's been a lot of hate speech going on YouTube. And it's no lie, everybody's screaming every type of hate towards each other, left, right, up, down, and sideways. And as for cyberbullying, yeah, we've been fighting the good fight on that for years, and so far, no luck. But at the same time, I got a weird feeling that the hate speech is going to be edited to however they want it to be, or how certain groups want it to be. And that worries me because let's get real. Whoever develops the software and all that is in control of what's going to happen next. And how much you want to bet that they're going to keep certain things in there because of politics, when in fact it should be deleted because it's hate speech. And even if it's not really so much the videos, what are they going to do about the comments? Nobody's ever really done anything about it, and that's the truth. And I've seen a lot of people trying to do one thing or another just out of spite, and it gets pretty ugly too. Of course, one of the big ones that's come up on the list was misinformation. And we're talking all kinds of misinformation. It's actually listed as, medical misinformation for COVID 19 and vaccines, and of course, election misinformation. Look, I don't know which is misinformation or not when it comes to the election. As for the medical side, well, yeah, I can see a lot of that roaming around out there. And that's really got to stop because, it's really holding us back from getting back to the normal that we would prefer. But, you know, trying to conform people into doing what you want them to do, that's a recipe for disaster. In fact, I was talking to one of my friends, fan of YouTube. He's thinking of just cutting loose from YouTube altogether, considering the way they've been doing this kind of stuff lately. Let's not forget, recently, they pretty much X'd off the dislike button. Oh, sure, you can push it, but it won't show up. Because, they want everyone to see likes on all the videos, which for me is a first step towards attacking freedom of speech. And that's the truth. And doing this is a very, very big step against our First Amendment rights, and definitely a first step towards communism, if you ask me. And I'm sure YouTube's going to get me for that, but you know what? I'm just going to say what I feel about this. And if you're wondering, am I going to leave? No, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to stick around until things go from bad to worse, because I've worked too hard to try to get my reputation back. And besides, there's really nothing else that can hold a candle to YouTube, although I will be keeping my eyes open from now on. And I'll tell you this, I will not let them censor me in any way. Because the fact is, I don't go around spreading hate all over the place. So I'm not worried about myself. And if they try to say that I'm committing some sort of a hate crime on YouTube, I got a few things I want to say about this to the world. So I'm going to stick around and see what happens next. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is a first step towards violating our First Amendment rights? Do you think YouTube's going to lose a lot of people? Do you think they're going to eventually end up shutting down because of this? Let me know what you think. This is Movie Fan, signing off.